Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. Today is January 23rd, and I'm here to do another video for you. So for those of you who don't know the drill, please have a glass of water by you in case I'm guided to tell you to have a sip of water. That would then flush negative energies through the physical body. If you're interested in having a private reading and healing with me, please go to my website. It's jonieswhitelighealing.com. You can find me there. I do Skype, Facebook video, and phone sessions for folks who are not local to North Central New Jersey, where I'm located. You can find me on LinkedIn. You could find me on SoundCloud and on Facebook. And if you'd like to friend me on Facebook, please let me know via message where you found me, because I don't friend people that I don't know. Okay, so for today, I asked Spirit what I could be talking about to assist y'all. And what I got was prosperity, abundance, finances, and how to make things grow so people are feeling rich, people are feeling full and abundant. Okay, so the way that I operate is that I put my Joanie aside. I bring in the highest of Christ-like consciousness, the enlightened ones, to work with me. Who are they? Archangels, angels, ascended masters, star beings, guides, departed ones, elementals, and consciousnesses. When I first started channeling, I would get one at a time, and they'd introduce themselves and I would know what their vibration was and they would say who they were. But as time went on, it started becoming a group effort. So now I have the collective that come in as one voice. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to see what Spirit has, the collective has to tell y'all regarding abundance, prosperity, money, finances, and being rich. So we might get some metaphor in here as well. Here goes. Okay, so there are some of you that are consciously saying, "Ooh, don't take it all away." Be very careful what you think and what you say, because if you think and say them strong enough and you believe your thoughts, believe your statements, the universe could provide and make these things come to be. Remember, thought creates form if it's for your highest good and the highest good of all. So some of you are saying, "Don't take this away," or "Please don't take this away from me." This is fear-based. Have a sip of water for those of you where this resonates. They're already working on you. I'm going to go in regarding what that could be about. Some people are in a state of confusion regarding their affairs. They're not sure what to do, and they feel that things will be taken away from them. They have to get settled. This is your job. It is extremely important for you to ground yourself, know what this is all about, take care of this situation. I feel frantic. I feel an energy that's all whirling around. I do not feel comfortable when I go into that energy. People feel like they're about to have things taken away from them. It's a slipping, it's a falling out of one's hands, slipping away energy. And that could come to be if you let this ride to the extent that you're allowing it now. You'll just make it happen. It will just fall apart and become that, where it will disappear. You will lose this, it will go away. Now, mind you, I'm not a doom and gloom psychic, so I don't predict that these things will happen. What Spirit is suggesting is that you take a look at the fear that you have regarding things slipping away and you work with yourself. Anything that's in your control, do something about it. Serenity prayer that, folks. And if there's something that is not in your control, or more than one thing that's not in your control, accept it, have gratitude, and let it go. I'm going to go in more about please don't take this away, or don't take this away. Some people are lacking humility. and they have a grand sense of self, and that they've designated that there are things that are theirs. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine, and that allotment is mine. And there's a lot of hoarding and gimme and expectations and material accrual, material aggregation, gathering up of things. So when a person has things and then there's something that goes on, it could be some type of loss or vulnerability. The person who's put so much stress on having things to make them feel stable gets all screwed up if there's one little thing that possibly could not fit in or come in as part of the bunch. Very, very important to take a look at your values and see whether the material is really what makes you stable, is really what makes you whole. If you die and go back home, are you bringing those things with you? Is that what this is about? Check on that and see whether you might have misconstrued what this Earth School is about. We do experience loss of all kinds in this lifetime. So the fear of something being taken away for some of you is unrealistic, in that there's an expectation that this is mine, I need it, I have to have it, I must have it, it's designated for me, you can't have it because it's been mine, always will be. Check in again regarding how realistic that is, because for some of you that isn't realistic and it can be given up. It wasn't yours to begin with. It just is. It's just something. I'm going to go in more regarding, please don't take that away. For some of you, it's necessary, that it's necessary to have it taken away in order for something better to come in. So regarding what you're concerned about losing, just do a little check to see whether it might be possible that the universe could be replacing it with something better. I'm going to see for others of you how realistic it is that something might slip away or be taken away. No, some of you hold on to it. So if you can remain centered and grounded and release the fear and watch it remain in your possession, whether it's a concept or a person or a thing or a job, it will remain stationary. It will remain with you. Doubt is a block. Fear is a block. Please remember that. There's someone who has mother issues, and they're concerned that the mother is going to say something and that it could cause confusion. It could either cause a family drama, or it's a mind screw that the mom would say. And as a result of that being said, you would lose your temper, you would lose your mind, you would possibly lose a possession. It could be an inheritance. They're saying, let things play out. Do your best to remain calm. The chips fall where they may. Pray. Imagine the best outcome, the highest outcome for all involved. Let's get rid of karma. Let's do a healing. For those of you who are afraid that they might lose something, and my ears are boxing right now and they just started to ring, which means that the angels are here to assist. For those of you where this resonates regarding this fear of loss, of something being taken away, we're going to release karma where you might have blamed yourself and other in this lifetime and others across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations. We ball up all of these lifetimes of karma, and you say inside, I forgive myself. Good. Have a sip of water. Forgive everyone and everything. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Please, all of you, forgive me because I had unforgiveness towards you. Thank God for these life lessons. And when I say God, I mean the collective source spirit I am, love that is all of us. Good. This will take a while. So today's Thursday. By Friday around 11 a.m. Now, this is Eastern Standard Time here, but Spirit has a way. So it's your under 24 hours from when you watch this video. You don't have to timestamp it. So it's almost 10 of 1 now. So make it 10 hours. I think I've got my numbers. 11. I'm not good at this. That's not my strong suit. It's 10 of 1 by 11 a.m. the next morning. Do your math, and that's when this healing will be complete. Sip water between now and when you go to sleep. That'll help flush negative energies through the physical body. Okay, I'm going to go back in again regarding this subject. So the next thing that I got was, I am mighty, hear me roar. And I ask questions a lot, very quickly. This happens in less than milliseconds regarding what is this, what is this? And what I got was that a lot of people feel that they need to have things. It's a need. And Spirit is saying, check out your needs versus your wants. Some people are frantic regarding possessions and abundance because they've put everything in the need category, and some of them are desires, not necessities. That's your job. I can't do this work for you. Spirit is just making recommendations on how you could take yourself down off the ledge. I'm going to keep going back in. Seems there are many givers on this channel that like watching this video. A lot of heart-centered folks that are givers. And they're philanthropic. They're such givers. And it's beautiful. I'm so happy to know that a lot of my viewers are so loving and giving, however they give of themselves. And they wish that they had more in terms of money that they could give to others. So prayer is suggested, and imagining abundance, imagining a full pot so you could disseminate your wealth however you wish. Use the law of attraction. I am rich, I am abundant, I am prosperous. I see myself giving wherever I choose to those that are in need of my abundance. And then without fear and doubt, if it's for your highest good and the highest good of all, it will be delivered to you. You don't have to ask the universe when or how. Just know and believe that it will happen. In the law of attraction material, it would talk about, don't say it is going to happen, it will happen, because then you're always chasing it. See it as a done deal. I am rich, I am abundant, I am prosperous, and I'm giving to all who are in need of my abundance. Going back in. Some of you aren't giving yourself enough credit for your ability to be balanced with your budget, and that you put yourself down. And you don't have to do that. You can credit yourself for not being a miser and not being a spendthrift. You are really good with your money. And I don't know who you're putting yourself down to, if it's just to yourself or others, but you're really good with it. For those that Spirit is talking to, there are folks here that are watching this that are excellent with budgeting their money. You don't have to be shy about it. You can credit yourself for this. Excellent job. Spirit is very, very pleased. There are other lifetimes, evidently, where you were sloppy with your money, and in this lifetime, you've got it right. That's fantastic. I'm going in regarding the debtors because that's the next thing that Spirit wants me to address. So I'm going to go in regarding that. I'm getting as a collective, they're calling it damage control. So that's what we're doing now. Different lifetimes of overspending, starvation, debt, criminal activity regarding money, figures being altered, meaning money figures, the numbers being falsified, documents being altered, bank accounts being ripped off. So we've got some karmic debt here. So we have some people that are debtors because they debted before and they blame themselves another, or they put other people in debt. So now they're debtors and now they're playing by opposites. Whichever the case it is, I'm getting some of this debt is from karma. Let's get rid of the karma, folks. So debtors, listen up. We're going to be releasing karma. That's the unforgiveness. That's a block. These are ties that bind you to this lifetime and other lifetimes where you have unforgiveness, and it keeps you down and it keeps you from reaching for more, for what you desire. Across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations. Any karma regarding debt. Forgive yourself. Forgive everyone and everything. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness and thank God for these life lessons. Yeah. So I see grace. Grace is a consciousness construct that comes in, and it's a blessing. So it calms and it eases and it supports. So for those of you who are confused or you're not sure how you're going to get out of debt, grace is with you. You can call upon grace. Say, Grace, I need you now. And grace will come in and will hold you and give you a certain type of vibrational support that will assist you in getting through this debting period. For those of you who are debtors, be wise regarding the money that you do have. Prioritize. If anyone's in a legal situation, make payments if possible. Spend down your debt. Don't create debt over here when you have debt over there. Try your best, pray, ask for miracles. You can also say the mantra, this too shall pass, and that will assist you as well. It reminds you on a psychological level that this is a temporary state in the now, and that there will be a point where you will not be in debt. Imagine and believe, and you could create this. I'm going in more regarding money and abundance and prosperity. Many of you have been giving, and I see it returning to you. So the universe will be blessing many of you for what you have offered, for the services that you have rendered, for the peace that you have given others, for the blessings that you have bestowed upon others. I feel like you banked something. It's like a rewards bucket that's going to be dumped on you. It feels really good to me, and congratulations. It's beautiful. It's good karma that will be coming back to many of you for what you have done. I see many leaders, and I see the leaders being blessed. I see material wealth, and I see honors. Some of you will have a certificate of recognition. It could come as a dinner or an awards ceremony. I also see the shaking of a hand by someone in a prestigious position, and they come over to you and they say, good work, I support you, good work. And that is worth $1 million, just to know that that person backs you in your efforts. I'm going to go in. So I'm getting, I see a Navy SEAL. There's a Navy SEAL here, and he has succumbed to pressure, and he's wondering whether he'll be able to make it. And I do believe that this Navy SEAL is going to make it and grow and prosper. Give it time. You've been counting the days, and it's coming. And I support you very, very much. I also believe they're saying that we can speak telepathically. So if you do connect with me, my higher self will respond to you. Going in more regarding this topic. Hmm. There's someone who bakes, and they will do very, very well. Very, very well. There's a bakery, and it's top notch. Very, very important. Now, I get the name Susie, but it doesn't have to be that. It could also be Susie Q's. And you could have had the name Susie in another lifetime. You could make a certain type of a treat called Susie Q's. There's a restaurant, Susie Q's. You might know a Susie that's helping you, but whatever the case, doesn't matter. That's just something that was brought in. Every now and then I give something random. You donate some time. There are some of you, not necessarily the bakers, but some of you donate time to a soup kitchen. And as a result of your efforts, there's a blessing that comes in for you. Some of you tithe in church. Some of you offer at your place of worship, of religious worship. And as a result of your giving, you are blessed in ways that are immeasurable. Ah, some of you see money as evil, and we need to do a clearing on people's hands. People took money, people ripped people off. These are different lifetimes. And there's hand karma, and as a result of that, money slips out, or there's greediness and grabbiness. I can't hold on to money. I spend too much. Keep it away from me. There's a lot of hand karma regarding the holding of coin and bill. So for those of you who resonate with this or believe that maybe they have karma regarding money and wish to release any negative lifetimes that are centered around money, or even are secondary regarding money, listen up, folks. Across time and space, forwards and backwards, across all generations, any money karma where people's hands can't hold it, they don't want it, or they're taking. So they're either rejecting it, they're losing it, or they're grabbing it from others, or greediness. We ball them all up, and you say inside, I forgive myself. For those of you wondering why you might forgive yourself, many times we blame ourselves if something goes down the way we don't want it to. We say, if I had only, why did I do that? How stupid of me. There's self-blame, guilt, shame, regret. And that's the way you cross yourself and incur karma towards self. Next step, forgive everyone and everything. Great. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Please, all of you, forgive me because I had unforgiveness towards you. Thank God for these life lessons. Beautiful. I see harmony and peace. Some of your hands are buzzing. There's a little bit of throbbing, a little bit of heat. There's even someone whose stomach is gnawing, they're hungry, and another one's laughing. They're like, ooh, ooh, and they have no idea why. All release. Within a week, I feel that there's change, and I feel that there's growth. Some of you are in the stock market, and you're pained, you're not happy. Make decisions about what you want to do. That's what Spirit says. Make some decisions about how you want to see your money. Do you want it to be higher? Do you need to move it somewhere? Do you need for it to be exactly where it is? Consult someone who is knowledgeable. For some of you, it pains you very much where your money is at and you'd like to move it. So get on that and make decisions. Some of you are concerned about the children that do not have. Release any guilt for those of you who are not able to provide for your children when you wished to. You did the best that you could. Rather than point fingers, look back at the past and ask yourself, what can I learn from it? If I'm faced with this now and forward, what would I do differently? Take that. That's where the past is useful, not for the hindsight is 2020 blaming self or other. It's for learning. The children, many of the children pre-birth plan to have these challenges. There are no victims in Earth School. So the children are very brave if they come in and they don't have those yummies or those sweet, nice things or those experiences that other kids have, the ones that have more money. Everyone knows the landscape before they incarnate. So if you are feeling extra guilt regarding the kids you couldn't provide for, stop punishing yourself, pull back. It's called spiritual distancing or witnessing, and analyze the situation more from a less emotional standpoint. And remember that the kids knew and you knew before respectively incarnating what was going to go on. And imagine, you could ask yourself, well, what would be a soul growth opportunity for a child if they don't have, if they have less than? What would be a soul growth opportunity for me as an adult for not being able to provide? What could they learn from this? What could I learn from this? That's what this is all about. This is a school. That's what it's all about. I'm going to go in and see if there's anything more regarding the collective and abundance and prosperity. So as a group, as the collective, we are all part of the collective. I see that we've been trudging through a lot of cold, muddy, wintry nights. That's what it looks like. It's really been difficult. A lot of us have been trudging. But around us in the ethers, we are being blessed with a lot of information. Sunshine and diamond glints and beautiful snow and happy rain. And I hear cheering. I see the sun. I see so many things that are being showered on us from our beloved divine guides, our assistants. So despite how heavy we might feel, we are receiving information. We have not been forsaken. We're never forsaken. They love us so much. And there's a lot of code. There's a lot of information that's coming in, providing us with succor, with support and peace, healing. So despite your feeling heavy and burdened around abundance, prosperity, wealth, money, blessings, there's a lot more that's going on. I do see you healing. Spirit requests that those of you who are complaining to stop complaining and do something. Rather than complain, take action. Complaining keeps you in a loop, in a hyperloop. It's an energetic spiral or loop, however you want to call it, like this or like this, where you don't go anywhere. Take an Epsom salt bath if you can tolerate sulfites. You could then ask the divine ones, please release all that does not serve me. Thank you. You could take a sea salt bath. That will help clean your aura. That will lighten you as well. And if you don't have a bathtub, you can take Epsom salts or sea salt and put it in a pitcher. Fill it up with a little bit of water, mix it around, and then when you're finished with your shower, you could pour it. I would probably pour it down my back, because if you haven't fully dissolved the salts, then you could end up with grains in your hair and it's really tough to get it out in the shower. It's not fun. So if you pour it down your front and back, you could put out the intention that it's gone over your head as well. It'll still do the trick. Imagery is good. You could imagine a fountain that provides everything that you need, an abundant fountain of prosperity and goodness and blessings. And if money is what you desire and what you need, then imagine it as a money fountain. If you are in need of blessings, abundance in a different way that doesn't involve finances, imagine that that fountain provides what streams out of it. And you can use that. It's not being piggy, it's our birthright. If something doesn't manifest, it's not for your highest good, period. Fear and doubt need to be eliminated. If they remain, they are blocks. If you have made vows in other lifetimes not to be prosperous, if you've made a vow of poverty, then that would be a block. Last part of this video, let's go into the Akashic Records, which I call the library where you don't walk and chew gum. And we're going to take out any vows of poverty for those who wish to have the vows removed. So many of you are here and you sit with me and we talk, and there are angels and guides, and each of you go to the places, the lifetimes where you initially made the vow, and you erase the vow. We are not erasing the event. The event is not erased. The energetic imprint that rings across all of your incarnations and affects you here and all your other aspects is lifted. Have a sip of water. Someone has a ring. It's a beautiful ring. I see a cross. Another one, I see an emerald. I see a diamond. I see a ruby. People who have specific rings that they cherish very much are being imbued with knowledge. And it doesn't mean you have to wear this ring all the time, but you have some of you have some very, very special rings that you covet and embrace. And they will bring you information. They will assist you in this healing. So that is all that I have for today. If this resonated with you, that's wonderful. Please comment below and like this video, share it with others, and encourage others, if you feel, to have them subscribe to my channel. Press all in the bell icon that says all to the right of subscribe, and you'll receive all of the notifications when I put out a video. These videos are not time-stamped. So despite the date that's put on them, it doesn't mean that if you missed it on that day, that's it. You've lost your opportunity to learn or heal. Spirit knows who will be watching this and when, and you will be reaping the benefits when you watch. So I very much hope you enjoyed. I love doing this. I love my job, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.